Today I was bored, so I decided to pack some camping stuff in a bag and then unicycle 12 miles and camp in the woods by myself, and then unicycle 12 miles back in the morning. So this should be really fun. I've already made it maybe like halfway there. I made it past the border of Sinks Canyon State Park. Now I'm stopping here to take a break at Sawmill Campground. I still have a long ways to go, and then once I get up to Bruce's parking lot, which is a few more miles away, I'll find a place in the woods to set up camp. It's now 7 o'clock. I've been riding for about an hour now, and as I was riding up the canyon, I see Jer's car. Jer and Archer are here, and they're fishing in the river because they just cannot stop fishing. A little farther up the road from their car, I saw a green shirt. It's gotta be Archer or Jer. Oh yeah, I see them both. They're down there by the river fishing. Sorry about the noise of the river, but yeah, Jer just caught a big fish right there. And they've caught a lot of fish so far. They're very skilled. They each caught a fish in the 2 minutes that I was with them. They catch so many fish. They're very skilled. Well, Destiny, it's time to keep going. Update. Just passing Paposia Campground and the nature trail. The parking lot's not too much farther. I'd say 3 miles at most. Right there is actually the beginning trailhead for the Sunnyside Trail, which we've ridden on our unicycles many times before. Alright, finally made it to Bruce's parking lot. And now I'm gonna go hike up in the woods somewhere up there, find a good spot to camp. And then just kind of chill and survive off of protein bars and filtered river water. Because that's just how it is. Alright, found this pretty good camping spot right around here. First thing to do, set up the tent. Camp is pretty much set up. Looks pretty warm and cozy in here. Got sleeping pad, sleeping bag, and then inflatable pillow. Got a bunch of room right here on the side of my tent. I'll put my backpack and stuff. Here's my dinner. 20 grams of protein, chocolate peanut butter flavor. These are actually pretty good. There's a deer over there with 2 little baby deer, and they still have white spots on them. They're walking by pretty close. Oh, there goes the baby. The sun has set and it's dark outside. I'm ready to get a good night's sleep for tomorrow's ride back to Lander. It's the morning of the next day, and I've already packed up most of the stuff in the tent, and now I'm packing up the tent itself, getting ready to put it back in my bag and unicycle all the way back to Lander. It's gonna be fun though. Alright, everything's packed up. I'm gonna start heading out. I want to leave and get home pretty early because the sun's gonna come out and be really, really hot soon. So I gotta try and make it before the heat. I'm passing the Sunnyside trailhead right here. Just past the Paposia Campground and the nature trail. There's a slight head-on wind, which I actually like because this hill's pretty steep. And also it's a nice cool breeze to cool me off as I'm going down. Great weather other than that, it's not too hot. The reason why this is called Sinks Canyon is because the river sinks underground into that giant cave down there. Then it disappears, and about a half mile down the canyon, the river comes back out of the ground and starts flowing like a normal river again. And there's thousands of little caves and tunnels and waterways that it goes through underground, and nobody actually knows what that route is. So no one actually knows how the water gets there, but we know that the water goes down and reappears. So here's where the river reappears, down in the canyon. It just comes out of the water here. There's no inlet or river up there. And then it just flows, keeps going down to Lander. And because the fish can't swim through the little caves and sand, they all get trapped right here. So there's just hundreds of giant fish, like rainbow trout and stuff right here. It's really cool to come see. I've decided to take a break again at Sawmill Campground. I'm making pretty good pace because it's mostly downhill on the way back. There's a big group of somebody there, not sure who. This campground has a playground and multiple campsites you can reserve. It's a really nice place. Just now exiting Sinks Canyon State Park. So I know some of you are probably wondering why. Why would you ride your unicycle 25 miles and go up and down some steep hills and stuff? That sounds crazy. Well, I'm doing it not only because unicycling is fun, but because I want to test my limits and see what I'm capable of. And I want to show you that you are also capable of doing amazing things. If you just put in the practice, put in the work, and go try stuff, you're way more capable than you sometimes think you are. There's the canyon where I just was, in between these two mountains right there, and then up further. So I've made it down quite a bit, back closer to Lander. There's some cows. Lander's that way. Made it back to Lander. Let's go. Here's North Park. It's very close to my house. I'm almost home. Yeah, that was a crazy adventure, but it was a lot of fun, and I'll probably do it again sometime.